In this video, I'll be explaining some SEO based practices that you can use to increase your ranking in Google search results and any other search engine. So starting with the keyword research. So you need to do the keyword research for your websites. So you have to identify the keywords that your target audience is searching for and incorporate them into your content. So what you have to do is you have to think from the user's perspective, like the users of your website, how they are thinking, what search terms they're using to search your content. So you have to think from the user's perspective. And once you think from the user's perspective, you will come up with some of the keywords that these guys are using, and you can use the same keywords to create your pages on your website. Next one is on page optimization. So you have to optimize your website's pages with relevant titles, meta description, and header. So in typical HTML page, in the head section, you have to insert this meta tags, title tags, and these are very important for the SEO. So I will cover this in more detail at the end of this video. So I'll go to the next point now. So more on this is coming at the end of this video. Let's jump to the next point. Content creation. So in the content creation, you have to think about you have to create high quality, informative, and engaging content that satisfies the user's search intent. So in typical HTML page, we have header and then body. And in the body, you have to add a content that is not copied from somewhere else. So if you copy some content from any other website, then Google or any other search engine will detect that, and then your page will be banned or your page will not get that ranking. That's why it is important to have the original content and descriptive, more description, more information. If you create a high quality content, then there is a high chance that your page will be ranked higher from other pages, because there is a lot of competition, and if you want to stand out from the competition, then you have to create a quality content. There is no shortcut for this. The next one is social media. Once you create pages and website, you have to share these pages, your website, on the social media. Use Facebook, use YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all these social media handles you have to use, and then share that content regularly on the social media. So doing this thing consistently is very important, because if you do not do consistently, then you will not get that momentum. So whatever new content you are adding, make sure that you are publishing it on the social media. Next one is link building. So you have to build the high quality backlinks to your website from other authoritative websites. So this is another important thing that you need to keep in mind when you are thinking about SEO. So let us say you have website X and there is another website Y which is ranked higher. So if you can somehow get that website Y owner to link to your website, then what will happen is that you will also rank higher, because that's how the backlinking works. So if you get more backlinks from the authoritative or more powerful websites, then what happens is that your ranking also goes up. Next one is mobile optimization. Nowadays, what is happening is that a lot of people are searching the content on their mobiles instead of laptops. So it is important that your website is optimized for the mobile devices, not just mobile devices, but all other devices like iPad. Then there is phones with different sizes, screens. So you need to make sure that your website is optimized for all types of devices and resolutions. Next one is site speed. Site speed is also very important. If your site is not loading fast enough, then crawlers from the search engine will just leave your website and go to another website to crawl the pages. So in that case, what happens is that the ranking of your website will go down. So site speed is another important factor that search engines consider to rank your websites. Next one is user experience is also very important. How easy it is to use your website and how easy the navigation is, if the clear call to action buttons are available or not, and relevant information is available on your website or not. These things matter. Finally, we have got the analytics. So you need to use the analytics. For example, you can use Google Analytics to analyze the traffic of your website. That way you will get to know from which geography the traffic is coming, what kind of users are searching for your website, for example age, then it is a male or female. So all these kinds of information can be captured using analytics, and that can be useful to create a content that is suitable for those kinds of users. Now I'm going to give one example which shows you how you can do the on-page optimizations to rank your website higher. So here you can see that we can use these meta tags. For example, we have got this title tag. First of all, let us talk about title tag. So title has to be unique for the page on your website. If you have multiple pages with the same title, then the search engine will get confused like which page to rank. So it is important to have the unique titles and meaningful titles. Next, very important tag, meta tag. So in the meta tag, there are different types of information that you can add. For example, to make the website mobile friendly, you can use this viewport name and then content as width, device width. Then we have got the description meta, where you have to describe like what is the content of this particular page, and this information is basically shown in Google search engine results. So it is important that you put good information, good description of the page over here. Then we have got the keywords name. In the keywords meta tag, what you have to do is that you have to provide the keywords that are present in this particular web page. Then you can ignore these robots. By default, all the crawlers will be crawling your website unless you make changes over here. So by default, it is index follow. That means search engine is going to index your page as well as it is going to follow. So that means it will, if there are other links on this page, those will be followed as well. So this is the default behavior. You don't have to change anything over there. The next one is author. So you can also provide the author for your page as well. The next one is OG title, OG description, OG image, OG URL, OG type, and then there is some meta tags related to the Twitter. So these tags are basically used in case you want to share the page. For example, if I want to share this page on the social media, normally what will happen is that it will just get this link and put the link on the social media. But most of the time, what we want to do is that we also want to show the description of this particular page where we are sharing on the social media platforms, and that is when this particular thing comes into picture. So if I just copy and paste it over here, what will happen is that, so this is the default behavior, it will just present the link over there. But since I have used these meta tags for the Twitter and OG tags, what happens is that it also grabs this information like the image and then this particular title of this particular page. So that information is coming from over here. All these things needs to be kept in mind when you are trying to create any page, and if you want to rank that page higher in Google search engine or any other search engine. If you have more questions, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.